Have you ever caught yourself holding the newspaper just a little farther away, hoping the words would somehow come into focus? Or maybe you've noticed the glare from headlights at night feels sharper than it used to, almost uncomfortable. You're not alone. For millions of adults over 60, these small moments can feel like quiet reminders that our eyes, those precious windows to the world, may be changing. But here's the good news. Fading vision isn't just part of getting older. In fact, researchers at Harvard Medical School and the National Eye Institute have shown that lifestyle, especially what we eat, can play a huge role in how well our eyesight holds up through the decades. The foods we put on our plates can either strengthen the cells that keep our vision clear or silently damage them over time. And that's where today's topic gets interesting, even a little surprising. Some of the very fruits we grew up believing were healthy snacks might actually be working against our eyesight, especially once we hit our 60s. In this video, we're going to take a calm, science-backed look at 3 fruits that can quietly harm your vision if eaten too often. And more importantly, I'll show you what to eat instead to protect your eyes, your independence, and your clarity of sight for years to come. You'll discover why certain healthy fruits cause sugar spikes that stress your eyes, what recent studies from the Mayo Clinic and Johns Hopkins reveal about how sugar affects the tiny vessels in your retina, and which foods, including some delicious low-sugar fruits and healthy fats, help rebuild your eyes' natural defenses. If you've ever felt worried about your eyesight, or if you want to stay sharp enough to keep reading, driving, and seeing the faces you love clearly, this video is for you. Before we dive in, take a deep breath. Remember, knowledge is power, and it's never too late to make better choices. Even small adjustments can protect your eyes for decades to come. So grab your tea or coffee, get comfortable, and let's start with the first fruit that might look innocent, but could be quietly undermining your vision. The first hidden culprit, dried fruits. You've probably heard that dried fruits, like raisins, dates, and dried apricots, are nature's candy. They're often marketed as healthy snacks, rich in fiber and nutrients. And while that's true in part, there's another side to the story that most people never hear. When fruit is dried, almost all of its natural water is removed. What's left behind is a small, dense package of concentrated sugar. To put it in perspective, a handful of fresh grapes might contain about 15 grams of sugar, but that same handful, once dried into raisins, can deliver 3 times that amount. According to research from the Cleveland Clinic, eating foods that cause sudden spikes in blood sugar can damage the tiny capillaries that feed your retina, the light-sensitive part of your eye that lets you see detail and color. Over time, these sugar surges act like microscopic acid rain, wearing down delicate blood vessels and contributing to age-related vision decline. And it's not just people with diabetes who should worry. Even if your blood sugar is normal, repeated sugar spikes can cause inflammation and oxidative stress, a kind of internal rusting of the eye tissue. Scientists at the National Institutes of Health explain that this imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants is one of the main drivers of cataracts and macular degeneration, the 2 most common causes of vision loss in older adults. Let me share a story. Arthur, a retired gardener from Arizona, told me he loved his daily handful of dried apricots. He thought they were doing him good, full of potassium and vitamins. But over time, he noticed his vision getting blurrier, especially in bright sunlight. When his ophthalmologist reviewed his diet, the culprit was clear: too much concentrated fruit sugar, every single day. It wasn't the apricots themselves that were bad, it was the portion and frequency. If you're nodding along, wondering how to enjoy these snacks without harming your eyes, here's a simple strategy. Treat dried fruit as a treat, not a daily habit. Have them once or twice a week, not every day. Pair them smartly. Combine a small portion with protein or healthy fats, like a few almonds or a slice of cheese, to slow sugar absorption. Choose fresh alternatives. Blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries are fantastic choices. They're rich in antioxidants like anthocyanins, which protect eye tissue and even improve night vision, according to a study from Tufts University. Even reducing your dried fruit intake by half can make a noticeable difference. Your eyes, and your energy, will thank you. And remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about awareness. Each small change you make helps your body fight back against the silent forces that age your eyes. So now that we've looked at dried fruits, let's move on to another surprising group, tropical fruits. They're delicious, vibrant, and full of sunshine. But for those of us over 60, they come with a hidden challenge you'll definitely want to hear about. Tropical fruits and their hidden effects on eye health. I know, it sounds strange, doesn't it? How could delicious fruits like mangoes, pineapples, and bananas, often called nature's gifts, possibly affect our eyes? But the truth is, for people over 60, the way the body processes sugar from these fruits is no longer the same as it was when we were younger. Let's take a closer look at why. Tropical fruits share one key trait. They're naturally very high in sugar, especially fructose. When we're young, our liver and pancreas can easily handle that fructose load. However, as we age, our metabolism slows down, and the body becomes more reactive to sugar, particularly when these fruits are eaten on an empty stomach in the morning or combined with starchy foods. Researchers at the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health have found that frequent consumption of fruits with a high glycemic index, GI, can cause blood sugar spikes. These spikes, over time, may damage the tiny blood vessels in the retina, the very structure that lets us see the world in all its detail. Think of it like small waves hitting a rock. One wave does nothing, but after years of repetition, the rock begins to erode. Similarly, these mild, repeated sugar surges can gradually weaken the delicate capillaries in your eyes. I once had a patient named Eleanor, a 68-year-old woman from Florida. Every morning, she started her day with a mango banana smoothie, believing it was a heart-healthy breakfast. But after a few years, she began experiencing eye strain under bright light and noticed her night vision becoming blurry. When her nutritionist reviewed her diet, they discovered that her healthy breakfast actually contained as much sugar as a can of soda. She didn't have to give up mangoes or bananas completely. She just needed to change how she ate them. And so can you. 3 simple ways to enjoy tropical fruits without harming your eyes. 1. Reduce portion size. Instead of eating a whole mango, use half and pair it with Greek yogurt or chia seeds to slow sugar absorption. 2. Eat at the right time. Have fruit after a main meal, when protein and healthy fats are already in your stomach, to help regulate the sugar release. 3. Rotate your fruits. Alternate tropical fruits with those rich in antioxidants and low in sugar, like kiwi, blueberries, or pink grapefruit. A study from Johns Hopkins University found that older adults who regularly consumed fruits rich in vitamin C, lutein, and zeaxanthin, such as kiwi, grapefruit, and leafy greens, had a 35% lower risk of developing age-related macular degeneration. That shows one thing clearly. Not all fruits are created equal. Some, while delicious, require smart moderation if you want to keep your vision clear and sharp. And now, before I reveal the third fruit, one that many people believe is harmless, even eating it daily to detox, remember this: your eyes don't just need vitamins. They also need stable blood sugar levels to function smoothly. The next part may surprise you, because this particular fruit not only contributes to blurred vision over time, but can also cause dryness and eye fatigue, especially if you spend long hours working at a computer. The detox fruits that cause eye fatigue and vision aging. The third fruit that many people would never suspect is lemon and other citrus fruits. Yes, it sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? We've always been told that oranges, lemons, tangerines, and grapefruits are rich sources of vitamin C that boost immunity and detoxify the body. But the truth is, if consumed the wrong way or in excess, these fruits can unintentionally make your eyes dry, tired, and sensitive to light. Let's see why. According to research from the National Eye Institute, NEI, citrus fruits are highly acidic. When consumed in large amounts, especially on an empty stomach or together with sugary foods, their acidity can reduce the body's ability to absorb vitamin B12 and zinc, 2 key nutrients that help maintain the stability of the optic nerves. Moreover, when vitamin C is absorbed in excessive quantities, something common among people who drink a lot of orange juice or take fizzy vitamin C tablets daily, It can actually increase oxidative stress in the eyes if not balanced with enough vitamin E and healthy fats. In simpler terms, if you load up on vitamin C but lack the protective nutrients that support it, your eyes become like a window left too long under harsh sunlight, dry, cloudy, and quick to deteriorate. A 2023 study from the University of Sydney found that people who drank more than 500 milliliters of orange juice per day had twice the rate of dry eye symptoms compared to those who consumed it only a few times a week. This effect was especially pronounced among adults over 60, as tear production naturally declines and the protective lipid layer of the eye becomes thinner with age. I once met Margaret, a 72-year-old woman who firmly believed that drinking warm lemon water every morning would detox her body and brighten her skin. But after a few months, she began to feel a burning dryness in her eyes and discomfort under sunlight. When her doctor examined her, they found mild corneal inflammation caused by a lack of protective lipids, partly due to her frequent consumption of concentrated lemon water. Margaret's story is a gentle reminder that even the healthiest things are only truly beneficial when used in the right amount. So, if you love the refreshing tang of citrus fruits, here's how to enjoy them safely, without harming your eyes. 1. Dilute your juice. Mix 1 part citrus juice with 3 parts water. 2. Avoid drinking on an empty stomach. Have it after a meal instead. 3. Combine with healthy fats. Pair with a few walnuts, almonds, or a spoonful of olive oil to balance the acidity and enhance nutrient absorption. 4. Smart substitutions. For vitamin C that's gentler on your eyes, choose guava, kiwi, or strawberries, all rich in vitamin C but much lower in acid. When you understand how fruits affect your body, not just your weight or digestion, but also your eyes, you gain the power to protect your vision and preserve the light of life for many more years. Your eyes don't just need vitamins, they need balance. A balance between sugar, acid, antioxidants, and healthy fats. That's the simplest yet most powerful formula to keep your vision clear, whether you're 60, 70, or beyond. And before we wrap up, remember this. Every day your eyes are working tirelessly, reading, driving, observing, remembering, and holding on to the images of the people and moments you love most. They deserve to be cared for the right way. We'll summarize the 3 fruits you should limit, and I'll share the top 5 golden foods scientifically proven to help repair and rejuvenate eye cells, as recommended by leading nutritionists from the Mayo Clinic. Don't go anywhere. The final part will show you exactly what to eat each day to protect your eyesight for life. Now, let's take a quick look back at the 3 types of fruits that, when eaten too often, can gradually weaken your eyesight over time. These fruits are not villains. They just need to be used wisely, in the right amount, and at the right time. Once you understand how to balance them, they can still be part of a healthy diet, just not the main stars every day. And now comes the part everyone's been waiting for. The 5 golden foods to repair eye cells, compiled from research by Mayo Clinic, Johns Hopkins, and Harvard Medical School. 1. Avocado. Rich in lutein, vitamin E, and healthy fats that protect the macula, the most important area for central vision. Lutein in avocados also acts as a natural blue light filter, shielding the retina from damage caused by electronic screens. Tip: eat half an avocado daily with salad or spread on whole grain toast. 2. Eggs, especially the yolk, contain lutein, zeaxanthin, and zinc, the super trio that helps prevent macular degeneration. According to the American Optometric Association, eating 2 eggs per day for 5 weeks can increase blood lutein levels by 25%. Tip: enjoy soft-boiled eggs for breakfast with leafy greens or avocado for better absorption. 3. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines. Excellent sources of omega-3 DHA, a key component of the retina. DHA helps reduce dry eyes, improve focus, and ease digital eye strain. Tip: eat fatty fish 2 to 3 times per week. If you dislike fish, consider natural fish oil supplements, as advised by your doctor. 4. spinach, and kale. These leafy greens contain the highest levels of lutein and zeaxanthin in the plant world. They act as biological sunglasses, absorbing blue light and UV rays before they can harm your retina. Tip: try a green eye smoothie. Blend kale, kiwi, half avocado, and chia seeds. 5. Blueberries. Packed with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that enhance blood flow to the eyes and improve night vision. A study by Tufts University showed that anthocyanins can help restore retinal cell damage from blue light in as little as 8 weeks. Tip: eat 0.5 cup of fresh or frozen blueberries daily, preferably in the morning. Final advice: your eyes are the mirror of your age, but they can also stay youthful if you nourish them the right way. Every meal is a choice. A small change today can help you see clearer, longer, and live more fully with your loved ones. If you found today's information helpful, don't forget to like this video to support the channel, comment below and share which fruit you eat most often, and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode, where I'll reveal the top 5 daily habits to improve vision in just 30 days. Thank you for watching until the end. Take good care of your eyes, because they're how you see the world and how the world sees you.